The question for someone jumping in is like, it's a small team. I'm gonna have to be jack of all trades at the beginning, of course.
Yeah.
So if the startup works out and they grow, are the first few employees usually being taken with them to the next stage and next stage? Like, it's a difference if I start, let's say, for example, in the marketing department as a jack of all trades, and after 5 years there are 100 people and we work with 5 agencies and I'm the CMO. Then I think, of course, for the long-term success, it's good because now I can go to a big company and work there quite high. Or is it like, now once they reach 10 or 20 or 50 employees, they will kick me out to get someone who's had it in the CV from the get-go, and I don't even get the chance to grow into that role? What is there anything you can say to that?
Yes, is what I would call like maybe the rising tide effect, right? So if the company's growing, everybody who's there early gets lifted up and kind of risen to a higher level. We don't really find much evidence for that. It actually looks like what tends to happen is more that if the company really takes off and grows, then what's going to happen is, when instead of promoting you to be the person who's now overseeing 20, 50 people in a marketing department, they bring in somebody who's experienced and has run a marketing department with 20 or 50 people, and you report to them. They probably don't fire you, and you do seem to move up a little bit faster, at least in income, than you would in a traditional company, which would be evidence that maybe you are getting promoted a little bit faster than you would have in a slower growth environment. But it's not like you become one of the C-level, C-suite sort of executives in a large company. What tends to happen is they bring in sort of the adults when they reach sufficient scale.